And it's Paul Prevost and our national anthem here from Larks Park as we get set to get game one of this doubleheader underway between the Hayes Larks and the Derby Twins. Before we go any further, though, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is Hayes Larks Baseball.
Nice job, Carson.
Eagle Communications, building community connections one click at a time.
Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
So don't miss a thing. Get connected. 14 KAYS.
Beautiful Sunday afternoon here in Hayes after the rains last night washed out the second game of this three-game series. So 2 today, a little bit earlier start, 5 o'clock, and a little bit cooler today. Temperatures in the mid-80s, so not a bad little gathering here for game one. Expecting a pretty good crowd. Should be a beautiful evening tonight for the regularly scheduled 7 o'clock game. Let's quickly run down the Jayhawk League standings. The Larks with a 3-game lead over Dodge. Actually, a 2.5 game lead over Dodge City. No, it is a 3-game lead. Dodge did play last night, so a 3-game lead for the Larks over Dodge, who's 11-6. The A's in Hayesville trying to win that series after losing on Friday night and winning last night. El Dorado 4.5 back. They're 9-7. The Broncos last night beat Hayesville 13-1. Hayesville 5.5 back at 8-8. Then Wellington is 7-8. They lost 13-3 to the Broncos. Liberals 7-10 after a 4-3 win over Bethany. They're going for the 3-game sweep tonight. And then you have Bethany at 5-12 and Derby at 4-11, both 9 games back. You look at the Jayhawk League schedule, 5 games left in the first half race. So the Larks, if they could have a good day today and somehow pull off the sweep, boy, they got a great chance. And you win one against Dodge and you wrap it up, and you don't have to worry about trying to find a makeup of that washout in Wellington on Thursday night. So should be a lot of fun here as we get set for the Larks and the Derby Twins. It'll be Alex Lopez facing Gavin Bourgeois, Braden Barrett, and Kyle Walker here to start this thing off. As Lopez is ready, and the right-hander's first pitch is bunted and bunted foul. 5:04 is the first pitch here tonight at Larks Park under a sunny sky, 86 degrees with an easterly breeze at 10 miles per hour. So not a bad night for baseball. And as we said, a good crowd gathering here for game one of this doubleheader. Rare doubleheader. The Jayhawk League went away from those a few years ago. So when you have to play one, it's a little difficult. There's a little slow roll to the short. Menjarez has it, throws it over to first, and one up and one down here to start this ball game for Derby. So Menjarez, who sat out with Friday night's game, he's been bothered by a bit of a back injury. Back in the starting lineup tonight, and he is able to make that play, shortstop the first. Braden Barrett is up there now. He is the shortstop for Derby. Alex Lopez, a right-handed junior from Mobile, Texas, a Texas Wesleyan product. He's a 5'8", 160-pound junior, and the first pitch is a little bit high. Ball one to Braden Barrett. Barrett, from northwestern state of Louisiana, Lake Charles, Louisiana native, switch hitter up there from the right side and fouls one straight back into the screen. And the count now evens at 1-1 strike. Barrett 2 for 3, drove in a run and scored a run on Friday night's 3-2 Larks victory. 1-1 strike. Lopez fastball is a little bit up. And the count now 2-1. Alex Lopez, 3-0 record, 3.12 ERA, making start number 4. This is his 6th appearance. 17 and a third innings, 13 hits. There's a swing and a miss. And the count evens, 2 balls, 2 strikes to Barrett. 17 in the third innings, 13 hits, 6 runs, all earned. And probably the most impressive part, Lopez, 17 strikeouts in 17 in the third innings. He's walked only 3. Off speed, swung on and missed. So he worked it nicely. He had a couple of fastballs and then the breaking ball, and Barrett swung right through it, and there's 2 away. So 2 gone now for designated hitter Kyle Walker. Walker hitting .276 on the year. He does have 13 RBI, which leads this Derby team. And you look at these 2 teams, Derby has really struggled hitting. First pitch from Lopez is high for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. Walker, a left-hander. Ahead of the count, 1-0. Here's a fastball, chopper towards second. Biggers charging. He'll make the play over to first, and that'll do it. A quick 1-2-3 inning for the Twins. We played a half inning here at Larks Park. Derby nothing. Larks coming up.
The Royals coming off their first World Championship in 30 years a year ago. They've got the core of the team intact, and they've got a good chance to make another run in 2016.
And you can hear it all right here as the Royals play on 14.
Eighth Street Liquor, where the good times and the road to the championship start.
Discovery Drilling Company was established in 1994 with 1 rig and a goal to be the most effective drilling contractor available. Today, Discovery Drilling is operating 4 drilling rigs with trucking support and fabrication to build and repair their own equipment. Discovery Drilling has the latest model drilling rigs in the field and personnel with unparalleled experience. The employees work 24/7 in all weather conditions, emphasizing safety and striving to protect the environment. 22 years as a family-owned operation, they're proud to call Western and Central Kansas their home.
The Larks 12-1. Now, granted, they've lost 2 games, so they've done well even when they haven't scored first. But 12-1 when they've scored first, they're going to try to do that here tonight. They did that on Friday night, had the 1-0 lead after a half an inning, after the first inning, and then Derby got 2 in the third, but the Larks answered with 2 in the bottom of the third inning, and were able to make it stick and win it by a final of 3-2. Nick Birnbaum will get the nod. He's out of Cuesta College in California, a Pleasant Hill, California native, a right-hander, 6'6", 215 pounds, and a sophomore. And he's making his 4th start of the summer and his 5th overall appearance. He has an 0-2 record and a 3.50 earned run average. Birnbaum in 17 innings has given up 17 hits. He has allowed 11 runs, 7 of those earned, and like Lopez, pretty good on the strikeout to walk ratio, 17 strikeouts and 1 walk, or 5 walks. So he's been very good. You got a couple of guys who have been pretty good strikeout pitchers, so it should be an interesting game here tonight. Jax Biggers will lead it off, and the left-hander swings through the first offering for strike number 1. Jax Biggers out of Cisco College in Texas. He's headed to Arkansas next season. He's made several visits during the summer with the Larks. Swing and a miss there, and he's quickly behind. No balls and 2 strikes. Jax hitting .339. He has 5 doubles and 9 RBI. Good speedy guy with 6 stolen bases on the year. And he's up there from the left side here in the bottom of the first inning. Derby went down in order, 1-2-3. The big, tall right-hander delivers, and Biggers spoils it foul and out of play along the left side. And the count remains no balls and 2 strikes. Jax, one of 7 Larks hitting .300 or better on the year. You look at these 2 teams, that's the difference. Derby has 1 player hitting over .300. The Larks have 2 hitting over .400. And 5 others 300 or better. So they've been a very good offensive team, and Biggers lines one hard but foul down the right field side. And the count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. Biggers 1 for 3, scored a run, and also struck out in Friday's series opener. He's hit safely in his last 4, and it's been a pretty good stretch, 11 for 19 in those 4 games. He had a 5-hit game in the series opener in Wellington earlier this week, scored 4 runs. Here's the 0-2, off speed. Biggers hits it high into the air to center. Dustin Miller looking up into the blue sky to make the catch, and there's one away. So Biggers fought off a couple of pitches, but he pops it up to center field for out number one. That'll bring up the shortstop, Josh Mijares. Mijares did not play on Friday night. He had a 10-game hit streak come to an end in Wellington on Wednesday night. Thursday's series finale was rained out. And the first pitch is lined into right field. That's going to land in front of Grant. That'll be a base hit. So Josh Mijares singles, and the Larks have their first hit of the ball game. A one-out base hit to right. Now Austin O'Brien. Boy, Austin O'Brien has really played well this summer. He leads the Larks hitting .462. That's right, .462. O'Brien 24 for 52 for the senior to be at Oklahoma by way of Owasso, Oklahoma. 1 for 4, that hit a double. He had an RBI and a run scored here on Friday night. He's hit safely in 7 straight, and it's been a good run, 14 for 29. Off-speed pitch, drops in there for a strike, 0-1. O'Brien, 9 doubles, 2 home runs. He's driven in 18, which is second best on the squad behind the guy in the on-deck circle, Mike Medashevsky. So the Larks have 1 on, 1 out, trying to grab the lead here in the bottom of the first. This is a 7-inning game. Fastball, grounded to short, could be a double play. Barrett to Rhodes. Rhodes to first, it is a double play. 8th of the year turned by the Twins, and that'll do it for the Larks. So they get a hit, but they hit into a double play. We have played an inning. No score between the Larks and Derby.
Precision Valley Golf and Bike Center is your one-stop.
Then all of us at Gutierrez invite you to come and experience our style of great Mexican food. For over 30 years, customers have enjoyed the taste, the style, and the service of Gutierrez. We offer daily specials and great margaritas. So let us entertain you at Gutierrez Mexican Restaurant, 2 blocks east of 27th and Vine in Hayes.
Patty truly cares about her clients. She helped me find a home that was perfect for my family.
She loves people, she loves her jobs, and she loves what she does, and she's going to please her clients and make sure that her clients are very, very happy.
Patty and her team worked hard for us.
They truly had our best interest at heart.
Experience, integrity, and commitment to your real estate needs are essential qualities when choosing a real estate professional. I put my heart and soul into every transaction. Choosing the right agent makes all the difference.
KAYS.
No score as we go to the second inning. The Larks hitting into an inning-ending double play after getting a one-out base hit. Derby retired in order in their half of the first inning. They'll have Grant, Burke, and Bergarello, the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, so the middle of the lineup for Larks starter Alex Lopez. Larks trying to win the series so they can win game 1 here this afternoon. And the first pitch is in there for a strike, 0-1. Decent group of Derby fans here on Friday night. Not quite as many here today. Good group of Larks parents here for the weekend as well. Here's a high fly ball toward right field. Devlin Granberg playing right today. He camps under it to make the catch, and there's one gone. So Lopez has retired the first 4 that he's faced, and now it'll be the first baseman, Logan Burke. Logan Burke has not recorded a hit yet this year for the Twins, playing in just his second game of the season. So one of the new arrivals for this Derby Twins squad. They had a couple of new additions to the squad, and Burke, one of them, playing for the first time here on Friday night, going 0 for 3. Takes a fastball a little bit away. Ball 1, 1-0. Alex Lopez, making his 3rd consecutive start. He went 6 innings with 1 hit and no runs, and an 11-1 win in Liberal his last time out on June 16th. There's ball 2, low and away. 2 balls, no strikes. Walked 2, struck out 3. He went 6 1/3 his season long in the start before that. That was on June 10th at Hayesville. There's a strike of the knees and a count. 2 balls and a strike to Logan Burke. In that game, Lopez gave up 10 hits and 5 runs. He walked 1 and struck out a season-high 7. And And he comes back with a strike at the knees on the inside corner. Now it's 2-2. So Burke was ahead, 2 balls, no strikes. And now the count is evened up, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Nobody on, 1 out, top of the second. Fastball way outside, and now the count goes full, 3-2 to Burke. Lopez went 3 innings in a game against Colorado, picked up the win. In the start there, his first of the year. Fastball, strike 3 caught on the outside corner. Burke was headed to first. He thought it was ball 4, but home plate umpire Corey Burkhart said otherwise, and now there's 2 away. So the second strikeout here for Alex Lopez, and now to bring up Marco Bergarello. And on cue, Lopez averages about a strikeout an inning this year. So nobody on, 2 outs here in the second. Larks and Derby scoreless so far. All speed, strike of the letters on the outside corner. 0-1 to Bergarello, who is hitting 100 on the year. Bergarello 6 for 60 in his 18th game, and he hits a chopper to third and a throw a little bit wide, but a good stretch by O'Brien, and he kept that right foot on the bag. And it's a 1-2-3 inning, the second straight worked by Alex Lopez. We played an inning and a half. The Larks and Derby are scoreless.
I need to talk to you.
Okay, you first.
I've been thinking about things.
Things?
Yeah, I just need something different.
Different? What do you mean different?
Well, I switched to Nextech Wireless. They paid $650 to get me out of my old contract, and now I have unlimited data.
Oh, awesome.
So what did you want to talk about?
This.
Oh, I think you need something different.
Nextech Wireless. Something different.
It's time to save on Eagle Communications high-speed internet. For a limited time, we're offering dollar days pricing. You pay $1 for every meg of internet speed. Sign up for our Super 5 meg, only $5 per month. Turbo 15 meg for $15. Nitro 30 meg for $30. And Extreme 50 meg for only $50. With these prices and speeds, you won't miss a thing online. Hurry, dollar days won't last long. Call Eagle Communications, 877-61-EAGLE, and sign up today.
KEYS.
No scores. The Larks come to bat at the bottom of the second inning. Well, the middle of their lineup, Mike Metashevsky, Nate Olinger, and Devlin Granberg facing Nick Birnbaum, the Derby Twins starter here today. Birnbaum got a double play after giving up a 1-out single to get out of that first inning. So he's got a 0 on the board. Birnbaum out of Cuesta College in California. We told you earlier, Pleasant Hill, California. Looking for his first win of the year. He last pitched on the 19th against Liberal, went an inning and a third. He gave up 3 runs, all earned on 4 hits with a couple of walks and a strikeout. He also went 6 1/3 against Bethany, and he pitched 8 innings against Dodge City earlier this year. The first pitch swung on a miss by Metashevsky, and it's 0-1. Mike hitting .433. 12 extra base hits, 5 doubles, 2 triples, and 5 home runs. And a team-high 23 driven in. He holds off a breaking ball that is low. And again, 1 ball and 1 strike to Metashevsky. Boy, has he been a big hit stick for the Larks in that cleanup spot this year. One of the top hitters in the Jayhawk League. Big rip through a fastball, and now he's behind 1-2. Mike 0 for 4 here on Friday night, snapping a 7-game hit streak. He had been 15 for 30 during that 7-game stretch. Here's the 1-2 pitch. He fouls it away, backing out of play, and the count remains 1-2. Larks have the only hit of the game, a 1-out single by Josh Benjarez last inning, but he was doubled up, part of a 6-4-3 inning-ending double play. Now 1-2 the count, and Metashevsky hits it high into the air to short right field. Grant coming in. The second baseman, Rhodes, will call everybody off and make the catch, and there's 1 away for the Larks. So Metashevsky pops up to second, and now Nate Olinger. The Ore Digger from Colorado School of Mines hitting .281. 1 double, 1 triple, 1 homer, 11 RBIs. That home run, though, a grand slam. In fact, Olinger has 2 career home runs for the Larks. They both have been grand slams. One of them a game-winning walk-off here last year. First pitch is a fastball up and in, 1-0. Olinger 1 for 4 here on Friday. Drove in a run. He also struck out. He's hit safely in his last 4. Here's the 1-0 pitch from Birnbaum. Swing and a miss. In a count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Birnbaum 6'6", tall, lanky right-hander for Derby, who's wearing their road maroon jerseys, the gray pants, twins across the front in gold, trimmed in white. Off speed, and Olinger lines it foul over the Larks bullpen and out of play left side, 1-2. Larks in their blue jerseys. They got the camo sleeves, white numbers, red trim. Larks across the front with the white pants. And, of course, the brilliant red caps with the blue bills and the Larks logo. Swing and a miss. Olinger fooled by an off-speed pitch, and he goes down on strikes. First of the game for Birnbaum, and quickly 2 up and 2 down for the Larks here in the second inning. So both pitchers working very efficient here in this first game. Now Devlin Granberg, who's batting for the first time, the right fielder, hitting .310, couple of doubles, a triple, a home run, and 13 driven in. He had a home run Wednesday night in Wellington, a 3-run shot that got the Larks within a run, but they were unable to win it. Just their second loss of the year, 5-4. Fastball tails away for a ball, 1-0. Devlin out of Cisco College in Texas, a Hudson, Colorado native. He'll be playing at Dallas Baptist next season. Here's the 1-0, and he hits it hard, deep to left field. Bourgeois back. He's at the warning track, and he makes the catch. Just enough wind blowing in from left field, and that knocked it down and probably took a home run away from Devlin Granberg. He gave that one a ride, but right into the teeth of the wind, and it's a loud out. 1-2-3 go the Larks in the second. We play 2, no score at Larks Park.
The Royals coming off their first World Championship in 30 years a year ago. They've got the core of the team intact, and they've got a good chance to make another run in 2016.
And you can hear it all right here as the Royals play on 14.
Take your family, your friends.
8th Street Liquor, where the good times and the road to the championship start.
Come and enjoy what's happening at Trio Tap House and Craft Kitchen. Trio offers exceptional American food like dried steaks, grilled salmon and shrimp, great sandwiches, unbelievable mac and cheese. Our Copper Bar features highly rated craft beers and timeless cocktails. So if you'd like to go out and haze and experience the city, then all of us at Trio welcome you to enjoy the craft of comfort in our tap house right next to Gutierrez at 1106 East 27th in Hayes.
Limited time offer. Price and participation may vary. Price of single item posted on menu board.
14 KEYS.
Well, no score as we go to the third inning. The Twins will have the bottom 3 of their lineup. Renovich, Rhodes, and Miller. Both pitchers have faced the minimum. The Larks do have a hit, but grounded into a double play on the very next at-bat to be denied. It'll be Hrenovich to lead it off. Big right-hander, he's the catcher, facing Alex Lopez. And Lopez first pitch, inside for a ball, 1-0. Boy, Granberg gave it a ride to deep left field, and we saw that in batting practice. Matashevsky hit a couple deep, but did not leave the ballpark when they normally would. Just enough wind, and it's blowing straight in from left. There's a chopper on the infield. Menjarez, the shortstop, has to wait for it, throws it over to first, and there's one away. So Menjarez to O'Brien for the first out. That's the first 7 retired by Lopez, and now Doug Rhodes. Doug Rhodes, an even 200 hitter on the summer. He's 1 for 5 with a run scored. Has also walked. He's up there from the left side. First pitch to Rhodes, a little bit high for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. Doug Rhodes, he's listed as a right-handed hitter on the roster and on his collegiate roster from York, Nebraska, but he's up there from the left side. It's a strike there to count now. 1 ball and 1 strike to Doug Rhodes. He's a Derby native, so playing in his hometown this summer. Swings at a fastball and misses, and now 1 ball, 2 strikes. Rhodes did not play on Friday night. It's his second season with the Twins. Played in 11 games last year, just 2 for 23. Did drive in a run, did score a run, but struck out 7 times. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Another fastball strike at the knees. That is 3 strikeouts now for Alex Lopez. And there's 2 gone for the Twins here in the 3rd inning. 3rd strikeout, the last 2 looking, and now Dustin Miller. Miller, the center fielder out of Cuesta College in California. He's a Clayton, California native, 0 for 3 here on Friday night. Played in 41 games for Cuesta, led the Cougars in hits with 60. Runs scored with 38. He takes a breaking ball inside, 1-0. Led the team in doubles with 10 and triples with 5. He had 335, 18 RBIs, and 5 of 6 stolen bases last year. Fastball up 2-0. Rinovich grounded is short, and then Rhodes struck out looking for the first 2 outs. Nobody on, 2 outs, no score. Derby batting in the top of the 3rd. This is a 7-inning game. First of a doubleheader here today at Larks Park. Off speed pitch back to the pitcher. Lopez fields. He'll run it halfway to first. Underhand it to O'Brien. And it's another 1-2-3 inning. 9 up and 9 down for Derby. We've played 2.5. Still scoreless at Larks Park.
Discovery Drilling Company was established in 1994 with 1 rig and a goal to be the most effective drilling contractor available. Today, Discovery Drilling is operating 4 drilling rigs with trucking support and fabrication to build and repair their own equipment. Discovery Drilling has the latest model drilling rigs in the field and personnel with unparalleled experience. The employees work 24/7 in all weather conditions, emphasizing safety and striving to protect the environment. 22 years as a family-owned operation, they're proud to call Western and Central Kansas their home.
I need to talk to you.
Okay, you first.
I've been thinking about things.
Things?
Yeah, I just need something different.
Different? What do you mean different?
Well, I switched to Nextech Wireless. They paid $650 to get me out of my old contract, and now I have unlimited data.
Oh, awesome.
So what did you want to talk about?
This.
Oh, I think you need something different.
Nextech Wireless. Something different.
Siding from Discount Siding Supply in Hayes.
14 KAYS.
Well, we got a pitcher's duel so far here at Larks Park. Both of them taking care of business. They've both faced the minimum. Lopez retiring the first 9 for the Larks. Burnham did give up a hit for the Twins, but got a double play to get out of any damage. And he'll face the bottom 3rd of the Larks lineup. Jacob Boston, Matt Waller, and Andy Shadid. So Jacob Boston is up there. 225 on the year for Boston, 8 doubles, 14 driven in. Boston out of Mesa Community College in Arizona, a Chandler, Arizona native. Takes a fastball low. They said he went around. He started to go. They appealed to the first base umpire and said Boston went around for strike 1. Jacob 0 for 3 with a strikeout here on Friday. He's 0 for his last 8. Fastball, he holds off. That one's going to miss, 1-1. Sunny afternoon, few clouds off to the east. There is a threat for some rain later today, but hopefully we're okay after the downpour last night. Some parts of Hayes over 2 inches of rain. And boy, did it come down here at the ballpark. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Fastball is up, and now the count 2-1. Lots of lightning to go along with it. So about an hour before first pitch, the skies unloaded, and there was no baseball to be played. Here's the 2-1. Off speed stays high, and now 3-1 to Boston. Larks had to play a doubleheader last weekend against Bethany. Friday got rained out. Played 2 on Saturday, and then wrapped it up last Sunday. Here's the 3-1 pitch, fouled off and back to the screen, 3-2. They were rained out in the finale in Wellington on Thursday night, and we'll see about a makeup either when the Heat come to Hayes, or they may not even make it up. It'll all depend on what happens in the Jayhawk League race, and if it's needed to determine the first half champ. Right now, the Larks a 3-game lead over Dodge City with 5 to go. There's a fastball, high ball, 4. So the first free pass given up by Burnham. And it's a leadoff walk here in the third inning. So the Larks have their second base runner of the ball game. Manjarrez singled in his first time up and then was doubled up, part of a double play. Now Matt Waller. The Larks catcher out of Arlington, Texas by way of Angelo State. He did not play here on Friday, and he struggled this summer. Just 2 hits and 17 at-bats. He was struck out 5 times with 1 walk. Trying to advance a runner here in the third inning. Larks and Derby are scoreless. There goes the runner. Pitches inside and around second. Now putting on the brakes is Boston with a stolen base. So a stolen base for Boston. The count is 1-0. It was up, and Waller, the catcher, had a duck to get out of the way, and it squirted off the glove of Herenovich, the catcher. So the Larks have the go-ahead run in scoring position with nobody out, and 1-0 the count to Matt Waller. Waller ended an 0 for 9 to start the season with a couple of hits at Wellington last Wednesday. Trying for his third hit of the summer right here and trying to drive in his first run. There's a little flare into center field. That's going to land in front of Miller. Here comes a Boston around third to throw to the plate. Cut off, and the Larks have the lead. Matt Waller with his first RBI of the year. A little blooper into short center field. It drives in Jacob Boston, and the Larks lead it 1-0 here in the third. And it goes again with repeating. The Larks now 12-1 this year when they have scored first. We'll see if that holds true today as Waller collects his third hit and first RBI of the year. Now to bring up the center fielder, Andy Shadid. 1 on, nobody out, 1 run in for Shadid, the freshman out of Bradley by way of Peoria, Illinois. First pitch, he shows bunt. It is outside and low, ball 1. Shadid hitting .255. 3 doubles, a home run, 6 driven in. Hit that home run early in the year against Colorado. Larks out a doubleheader in the second day of the season. What an the count. There's a butt into the air and foul down the first base side. The first baseman Burke tried to chase it down but had no chance. It was over toward the dugout. And the count, 1 ball and 1 strike to Shadid. Andy 1 for 2 here on Friday with a walk and a run scored. He's hit safely in 6 straight and hitting .333, 7 for 21 during the 6 games. He shows bunt again, gets a good one down the first base side. The pitcher fields, flips it over to the first baseman Burke. That'll record the out, but a very successful sacrifice bunt as Waller moves up to second base. So a 1-3 sacrifice. 1 gone, and now the top of the order in Jax Biggers, who flied to center his first time up. So the Larks have a 1-0 lead. And now another runner in scoring position with 1 out here in the bottom of the third inning. They try for win number 18 here tonight. Big swing and a miss by Biggers, 0-1. Burnham has struck out 1, and he's walked 1. He's also been helped out by a double play, but that walk, leadoff walk to Boston, comes back to bite him as Boston scores. 0-1 the count here from the early start on this Sunday afternoon. Already a good crowd here filing in. And the first sort of pitch is lined, fouling out of play left side. 0-2 now to Biggers, who fell behind 0-2 his first time up, fouled a couple of pitches off before flying out to center field. Jack's trying to extend a 4-game hit streak. He has 7 multi-hit games this year. Among the tops on the team. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball. He pops it back and out of play. We'll do it again at 0-2. So Biggers battling here, fighting another pitch off. For the .339 hitter, Jax Biggers. Right-handed pitcher, left-handed hitter. 0-2. Look back to second. The shortstop Barrett was covering, but no throw, and now Burnham will break contact to the mound. Larks have scored one. They lead it 1-0 here in the bottom of the third. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fastball chopped back up the middle. Second baseman Rhodes has it. Throw to first just in time to get him. And on the play, Waller will move to third, but there with 2 outs. So Biggers 0 for 2 hit the chopper to second. And on this turf, that's not going to be an easy play. Biggers with very good speed, but Rhodes just able to throw him out for the second out of the inning. Now Josh Menjarez, who singled in the first inning. Menjarez went the opposite way with a pitch on the outside edge and deposited in the left field. Breaking ball stays up and in, this time 1-0. Menjarez hitting .277 on the year. Trying to drive in the second run of the inning. Larks up 1-0 here in the third. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Another breaking ball. This one bends back inside, but it's low. 2-0 to Menjarez. Now 14 for 48 on the year. He's driven in 7. He has scored 12 runs. Trying for RBI number 8, and he's ahead 2-0. Burnham from the stretch. The big tall right-hander kicks and brings it in. Fastball inside, now 3-0. Boston drew a leadoff walk and eventually scored on the Waller single after a stolen base, his third of the year. Now 3-0 count to Menjarez. We'll see if they give him the green light. He's taking, and it's a strike, and a count 3-1. So everything in the favor of the Larks' second baseman, Josh Menjarez. 3-1 the count. Runner at third, 2 away here in the third inning. And the 3-1 pitch, and it just misses away. Ball 4, so it's the second walk of the inning, and the Larks have runners at the corners. Here comes Austin O'Brien. He is the Larks' leading hitter by average. .462 coming into the game. And now runners at first and third. O'Brien's hit safely in all but one game this summer, including the last 7. But he hit into a double play his last time up, and he swings through a fastball, strike 1. It was the first time this year that O'Brien has grounded into a double play. The Larks haven't hit into too many this summer. It was just the 4th time this year they've rolled one up for 2. 0-1 to O'Brien. Larks have scored 1. Runners at the corners, and there's a chopper to third. It's going to be foul. Third baseman Bergarello over there to field it, but he was in foul territory, and now it's 0-2. Larks have scored 1. Boston a leadoff walk, stole second. Then Matt Waller with his first RBI of the summer. A little blooper into center field. Waller is now at third after Andy Shadid had a sacrifice bunt to move him to second. Biggers grounded out to move him to third, and then the walk to Menjarez. Here's the breaking ball. Strike 3 called. It caught the outside corner, and Austin O'Brien does not agree. It's a strikeout and a big one. The Larks strand 2, but they take the lead with a run. We played 3, 1-0 Hayes.
Patty truly cares about her clients. She helped me find a home that was perfect for my family.
She loves people, she loves her jobs, and she loves what she does, and she's going to please her clients and make sure that her clients are very, very happy.
Patty and her team worked hard for us.
They truly had our best interest at heart.
Experience, integrity, and commitment to your real estate needs are essential qualities when choosing a real estate professional. I put my heart and soul into every transaction. Choosing the right agent makes all the difference.
It's time to save on Eagle Communications high-speed internet. For a limited time, we're offering dollar days pricing. You pay $1 for every meg of internet speed. Sign up for our Super 5 meg, only $5 per month. Turbo 15 meg for $15. Nitro 30 meg for $30. And Extreme 50 meg for only $50. With these prices and speeds, you won't miss a thing online. Hurry, dollar days won't last long. Call Eagle Communications, 877-61-EAGLE, and sign up today.
Daniel Miner.
KEYS.
1-0 Larks as we go to the top of the fourth inning. Second time through for the Twins, who have had 9 up and 9 down so far. 3 strikeouts and no walks for Alex Lopez, looking for his 4th win of the summer. Larks scratching across the run in the bottom of the third. However, could have been worse. They had a couple of more on, but unable to get them across. So Gavin Bourgeois will lead it off. Bourgeois 0 for 1, grounded to the shortstop his first time up. 2 for 5 now in the series. And the first pitch at off speed, and it's a strike. Got him with a breaking ball, 0-1. For the most part, Lopez has been working ahead of the hitters. He's fallen behind a few times, but each time has been able to battle back. There's another off-speed pitch. This one stays low, 1 ball, 1 strike. Gavin Bourgeois, 283 hitter, has a double, actually has a triple, and 5 driven in, and takes another breaking ball. This time the slider is across, outside corner to count 1-2. He's out of LSU Eunice Junior College in Louisiana, a Church Point, Louisiana native. Open stance from that right side. The 1-2 offering, a breaking ball missing. 2-2 now, the count to Bourgeois. Played in 29 games for LSU Eunice. 281 hitter, 9 for 32, couple of doubles, and drove in 8 this past spring. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Fastball grounded into right field. That'll be a base hit. So after retiring the first 9, Gavin Bourgeois on the second time through singles the opposite way, and the Twins have their first base runner of the ball game. So a base hit to right, and now Braden Barrett. He struck out his first time up 0 for 1. Barrett, the switch hitter, up there from the left side. Barrett out of Northwestern State in Louisiana. Played in 5 games, went 1 for 5 this past spring. Double and a run scored. He redshirted in 2015, so he's been there for 2 years. Big swing and a miss at a off speed. He was fooled by it, 0-1. Played for the Acadine Cane Cutters in the Texas Collegiate League last summer, and now here in the Jayhawk League with the Derby Twins this summer. 1 on, nobody out here in the 4th. Fastball grounded to first. They're going to say foul ball. It went off his foot, actually, and it's 0-2. Larks Baseball brought to you in part by Western Beverage, your local Bud Light distributor, and by M&D Incorporated. You can call them for your next excavating or hauling job. M&D Incorporated, serving you since 1979. Larks and Derby, 1 of 2 today. Game 2 of the 3-game series. Larks won 3-2 on Friday. Last night's rained out. 0-2 the count. Lopez from the stretch. And now time called. Lopez not liking the sign from Matt Waller. Now they'll roll through the signals again and find something he likes. Looks over toward first. Here's the 0-2. Breaking ball. He got him to chase. Swing and a miss. That is 4 strikeouts for Alex Lopez and 1 gone here in the 4th inning. So 2 strikeouts swinging, 2 strikeouts looking now for Lopez. And Kyle Walker, the designated hitter, who grounded to second his first time up. Walker up there from the left side, 276 average coming in. Playing for the first time here in the series. Pitch outside. There goes the runner. Throw to second is in time, and he's out. The tag applied to Bourgeois, and that is the first time all season that Gavin Bourgeois has been thrown out trying to steal. He was 16 for 16 in stolen bases, but he's gunned down by Matt Waller, who's now thrown out 2 out of 3 steal attempts this year. Nobody on, 2 outs. The pitch was a swing and a miss, and now a pop-up over on the left side. Boston in foul territory makes the catch, and that'll do it. Derby gets a hit, but Lopez has faced the minimum. We go to the bottom of the 4th, 1-0 Larks.
I need to talk to you.
Okay, you first.
I've been thinking about things.
Things?
Yeah, I just need something different.
Different? What do you mean different?
Well, I switched to Nextech Wireless. They paid $650 to get me out of my old contract, and now I have unlimited data.
awesome.
So what did you want to talk about?
This.
Oh, I think you need something different.
Next Tech Wireless. Something different.
The Royals coming off their first World Championship in 30 years a year ago. They've got the core of the team intact, and they've got a good chance to make another run in 2016.
And you can hear it all right here as the Royals play on 14.
Eighth Street Liquor, where the good times and the road to the championship start.
YS.
The Royals coming off their first World Championship in 30 years a year.
1-0 Larks as they bat at the bottom of the fourth inning. Lopez has faced the minimum, did give up a base hit, but they caught stealing on Bourgeois. The first time he's been thrown out, stealing a base all summer. And now the Larks will have the middle of the lineup. Metashevsky, Nate Olinger, and Devlin Granberg facing Nick Burnham, who's pitched very well. Did give up the hit. He walked two, and that leadoff walk came around to bite him as the Larks were able to score that run. Larks baseball brought to you by Discount Siding and Supply, quality workmanship and materials at discount prices, and by Midwest Energy, making energy work for you. Mike Metashevsky leading it off for the Larks. Been hitting outstanding this year, but in a bit of a slump now. After having that 7-game hit streak snapped, he's 0 for his last 5, and I would venture to say first time all year that he's been 0 for 5 at any point. He started to go, pulls back, but a called strike. 0-1 to Metashevsky, who popped up to second his first time up. Here's the 0-1 from Burnham. Fastball, this one's high, and the count 1-1. Metashevsky, a .433 average coming into the game. He's now 29 for 68 with 23 driven in and 16 runs scored. Here's the 1-1 pitch, and a breaking ball missing away and low. 2-1 the count. Wind picking up a little bit, blowing in from left. Saw that when Devlin Granberg batted earlier, and he crushed one to left field, but right into the teeth of the wind and knocked it down to the warning track. 2 balls, 1 strike to Metashevsky. 12 extra base hits to lead the Larks, and he fouls one away, and the count now evens. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Metashevsky will be a senior at Eastern Michigan. He's from Dexter, Michigan. Leads the Larks in hits, extra base hits, multi-hit games, second in batting average. Is one of the 2 grand slams by the Larks this summer. And he swings and he grounds one towards short, backhanded by Barrett. Throw to first in time for the out. There's one away. So a good throw there by Braden Barrett. And there's one gone, and Metashevsky 0 for 2 today. And I bring up Nate Olinger, who struck out his first time up. One of the 2 strikeouts today for Nick Burnham. Nate Olinger out of Colorado School of Mines. Played for former Fort Hays State Tiger catcher, Hayes Lark catcher, Jared Goodale. Swings and foul tips one, strike 1. What a great 4-year career Olinger had at Colorado School of Mines. The Arvada native, you could make the argument, maybe the most prolific ore digger ever, certainly right up there. 3-time All-American by one publication or another. Pitch inside for ball. 1-1. Honorable mention, All-America by the National Collegiate Baseball Writers this year. Second team by the College Conference Commissioners. There's a ground ball to second on the edge of the grass. Rhodes makes the play, throws him out at first, and there's 2 up and 2 down. So both pitchers right now really rolling along. The difference has been a leadoff walk to the Larks last inning that came around to score. They lead a 1-0. Now Devlin Granberg, he has the hardest hit ball of the game, but nothing to show for it. It was an out as he crushed one into the wind in left field, and it was run down by Bourgeois, the left fielder, at the warning track. You can see the frustration from Granberg as he rounded second. He thought he at least had extra bases, but the wind knocked it down and kept it into the ballpark. He takes a pitch low for a ball, 1-0. Granberg, a .310 hitter on the season. Now 18 for 59. Here's the 1-0 pitch. He fouls it away, and a count 1 ball, 1 strike. Couple of doubles, a triple, and a home run for Devlin. Started his collegiate career at Creighton. Transferred to Cisco College in Texas, and now he'll be at Dallas Baptist next season. Here's the 1-1. Off-speed stays high. 2 balls and a strike to Granberg, the Hudson, Colorado native. He's hit safely in his last 7 and 8 of his last 10. Nobody on, 2 outs. The 2-1 pitch. Granberg swings through that one. And now the count evens at 2-2. May got a piece of it, a foul tip, but a strike nonetheless. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Larks baseball brought to you by Heartland Building Center. Price, quality, service at Hayes, Stockton, and Russell. 1-0 Larks. Batting in the bottom of the 4th. This is a 7-inning game. Game 1 of 2 here today after the rain out last night. The 2-2 pitch. Granberg takes ball 3. The count now 3-2. A little bit earlier start. Normally they go at 6 for the doubleheader, but a little bit cooler today. 86 degrees at game time. That breeze making it pretty comfortable, so they went an hour earlier to get done a little bit quicker. There's a pitch in the dirt, gets away from the catcher and goes all the way back to the screen. It'll be ball 4. So 3 walks now in the ball game for Burnham, and the Larks have a 2-out base runner here in the 4th. And Jacob Boston, the batter now. Let's see if the Larks can get a 2-out rally, leading to 1-0. Boston.
Dustin said to drop your bit rate.
1-0. Larks with the lead. Here's the pitch, and there's a line drive in the left field. Bourgeois lets it land in front of him, and that'll be a base hit, and the Larks will have runners at first and second base. So a walk and a single. And now Matt Waller will be the batter. Matt Waller had his 3rd hit of the season and drove in his first run of the year, his last time up. So after a slow start, Waller now has 3 hits in the last couple of games he's played in. And now he bats with runners at first and second and 2 outs. The walk to Granberg. He's now at second after the base hit to Jacob Boston. 1-0 Larks here in the bottom of the 4th. Larks now with 3 hits in the game. Burnham delivers. It's a strike on the outside corner. 0-1 to Waller. Matt Waller out of Angelo State. Made 23 starts. Played in 33 games for Angelo. Hit .282. Spent a couple of seasons at Angelina College in Texas prior to that. Hit .311 in 2015 and .270 his freshman year. 1 ball, no strikes. There's the pitch. And it's low for ball 2, 2-0. I actually called that first pitch a ball. So now 2 balls and no strikes the count. Now it is 1-1. Okay, the scoreboard had it as a ball. I thought the umpire said strike. 1-1 to Matt Waller. 1 run, 3 hits for the Larks. No runs, 1 hit for Derby. Neither team has erred. Twins had 4 errors on Friday's game. All 3 of the Larks' runs were unearned. Breaking ball. Waller started to bite, did not. It misses, and now it's 2-1. Granberg at second. Boston at first with 2 outs. All of this with 2 outs. Metashevsky grounded to short. Olinger to second. But then the walk to Granberg and the base hit by Jacob Boston. Here's the 2-1, and a ground ball, slow roll to the short. Barrett charges, fires it over, and that'll do it for the Larks. They get a couple of runners, and they strand 2. We have played 4. Larks lead the Twins 1-0.
Are you hungry for great Tex-Mex? Then all of us at Gutierrez invite you to come and experience our style of great Mexican food. For over 30 years, customers have enjoyed the taste, the style, and the service of Gutierrez. We offer daily specials and great margaritas, so let us entertain you at Gutierrez Mexican Restaurant, 2 blocks east of 27th and Vine in Hayes.
It's time to save on Eagle Communications high-speed internet. For a limited time, we're offering dollar days pricing. You pay $1 for every meg of internet speed. Sign up for our Super 5 meg, only $5 per month. Turbo 15 meg for $15. Nitro 30 meg for $30. And Extreme 50 meg for only $50. With these prices and speeds, you won't miss a thing online. Hurry, dollar days won't last long. Call Eagle Communications, 877-61-EAGLE, and sign up today.
Delay on
the
this
online
thing.
auction at HaysPost.com.
14.
One 0 Larks as we go to the top of the fifth inning. Alex Lopez has given up one hit, but he's faced the minimum here today. Gave up a leadoff single last inning, but Larks catcher Matt Waller threw out Gavin Bourgeois, who had been 16 of 16 in stolen bases this year. And then he got a strikeout of Barrett and a foul out to Walker to end the inning. So Brandon Grant, Logan Burke, and Marco Bergarello, the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, to face Alex Lopez. Larks baseball brought to you today by Nextech. They're also today's buyout sponsor. Internet, TV, phone, wireless, and security. Nextech, here for you. Brandon Grant, the right fielder, flied to right field his first time up. He's 0 for 1. 0 for 4 so far in the series, and he hits a chopper to third. Boston was playing in, and he's right there to make the grab and throw it over to first, and there's one away. So Alex Lopez, who's been pretty good all year, working one of his more efficient starts of the summer, went 6 and a third 2 starts ago, but gave up 5 runs on 10 hits and a 16-9 slugfest win at Hayesville. And then he went 6 innings his last time out at Liberal, no runs, 1 hit. So far today, 4 strikeouts and no walks. Now with 1 out, a ground ball up the middle. That'll be the second hit of the game as Logan Burke has a base hit. So Burke singles to center. That's just the 3rd base runner. Make that the 2nd base runner of the day for Derby. Now Marco Bergarello will be the batter. Larks hit into a double play. See if they can induce one here for the Twins. Marco Bergarello up there from the right side with a runner aboard and 1 out. Breaking ball inside, ball 1 to Bergarello. Bergarello has not hit into any double plays. In fact, the Twins have not grounded into any this year. Always a first time, isn't there? See if the Larks can get one right here. 1-0 the count. Lopez ready from the stretch. Ground ball off of his glove. Second baseman Biggers has it. Goes to Manjarres over to first. And there it is, a double play. Taylor made 1-4-6-3. And they shoot him down here in the 5th inning. The Larks defense comes through. And Lopez has still faced the minimum. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Larks lead Derby 1-0.
Discovery Drilling Company was established in 1994 with 1 rig and a goal to be the most effective drilling contractor available. Today, Discovery Drilling is operating 4 drilling rigs with trucking support and fabrication to build and repair their own equipment. Discovery Drilling has the latest model drilling rigs in the field and personnel with unparalleled experience. The employees work 24/7 in all weather conditions, emphasizing safety and striving to protect the environment. 22 years as a family-owned operation, they're proud to call Western and Central Kansas their home.
Patty truly cares about her clients. She helped me find a home that was perfect for my family.
She loves people, she loves her jobs, and she loves what she does, and she's going to please her clients and make sure that her clients are very, very happy.
Patty and her team worked hard for us.
They truly had our best interest at heart.
Experience, integrity, and commitment to your real estate needs are essential qualities when choosing a real estate professional. I put my heart and soul into every transaction. Choosing the right agent makes all the difference.
KEYS.
1-0 Larks. They've out-hit Derby 3-2 as we go to the bottom of the 5th. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is Hayes Larks Baseball.
Eagle Communications, delivering the fastest internet, quality picture, and cleaner connection. A fusion of hometown service and a high-speed world. 14 KA1.
Well, the Larks induce a double play. Each team has hit into one here this afternoon, and Hayes was a 1-0 lead going to the bottom of the fifth of the 7-inning game. Game 1 of 2 here today after last night's rain out. Larks trying to win another Jayhawk League series. They can do it if they can hold on. And now the bottom portion of the lineup, the 9-1 and 2 hitters, Andy Shadid, then Biggers and Minjarez. And the first pitch from Burnham is lined but pulled foul on the left side. Strike one to Shadid, who laid down a successful sacrifice bunt in the third inning. Pushed pushed Jacob Boston to second, who eventually scored on Matt Waller's single. That's been it so far. 1-0 Larks. Here's the 0-1. This one slowly grounded toward third. And here's Larks manager and third base coach Frank Leo to make the play. So 2 foul balls down the left side, and it's 0-2 to the number 9 hitter, Andy Shadid. Hitting .255 on the year. 12 for 47. Here's the 0-2 from Burnham. Fastball hit high into the air to center. Dustin Miller going back with room. The wind's going to knock it down. And near the warning track, he's there to make the catch for out number 1. A lot of room out in center field, and Miller got a great jump on it for out number 1. It's 1-0 right now. Nick Burnham on the losing end of that, but he's pitched well. He struck out through 2. He has walked 3, and one of those 3 walks have come around to score, but he's limited the damage and very much a part of this one. Now the top of the order and Jax Biggers. So the Larks on their third time through here, see if they can get something going. Biggers 0 for 2. Fly ball to center and a ground out to second. He swings and misses, strike one. Jax out of Cisco College, headed to Arkansas. Missouri City, Texas native up there from the left side. Really crowds the plate. Here's the 0-1. He lays down a bunt in front of the plate. Well placed, and it's going to be a bunt single. The throw from the catcher, Marinovich, not in time. So Jax Biggers extends his hitting streak to 5 with a bunt single. And the Larks have their leadoff batter aboard for the second time in 3 innings. The last time they got their leadoff man aboard, it was Jacob Boston with a bunt, and he scored the only run of the game. So a bunt single for Jax Biggers, his 14th hit of the year, and now here comes a visit on the mound, Kyle Hankins making the trek out. The bullpen is quiet. Burnham's really pitched a good game. He has thrown 65 pitches now here in the 5th inning. And a quick meeting as the Derby coach heading back into the dugout. Derby in the white caps, the maroon bills, the D on the top. The Larks, of course, the red caps. The new look for them here the last 3 or so years after the traditional blue cap. Biggers came over, had a word with manager Frank Leo, now headed back to first base. He's there with 1 out. Biggers has 6 steals on the year, and here's Josh Minjarez. 1 for 1. There's a throw to first, runner back. Josh a base hit in the first, and then he walked his last time up, so he's been aboard twice. 277 average for Minjarez, now 14 hits. Pitch is missing away for a ball, 1-0. Josh Minjarez out of UT Arlington, San Angelo, Texas native. He had a 10-game hit streak snapped Wednesday in Wellington. Did not play here on Friday night. Been bothered by a back. There goes the runner, and a pitch is fouled off. It was a pitch outside, and Minjarez gave it a chase and just fouled it away. And a good jump by Biggers. He would have stolen second easily, but now has to trot it back to first. So 1-1 now, the count of the Larks. Josh Minjarez. Couple of doubles, a home run. He's driven in 7. That 2-run homer last week, giving them the lead against Bethany. Pitch upstairs. 2-1 the count. Clark says the team has hit 12 home runs this season. And Minjarez has one of them. 1 on, 1 out. 2-1 to Menjarez. There's the pitch, and he grounds it off the end of the bat and foul down the first base slide. And now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Larks shortstop. Menjarez missed 5 games earlier this year to that back injury, then sat out in Friday's game. Made 39 starts, played in 47 games at Arlington. Hit .283 this spring. Drove in 20. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nick Burnham ready. The 6'6" right-hander hits a pitch. It's a ground ball to short. Could be a double play, and it is. 6-4-3. The Larks ground into their second double play, and that'll do it for them in the 5th inning. We go to the 6th. Larks clinging to a 1-0 lead.
The Royals coming off their first World Championship in 30 years a year ago. They've got the core of the team intact, and they've got a good chance to make another run in 2016.
And you can hear it all right here as the Royals play on 14.
Eighth Street Liquor, where the good times and the road to the championship start.
I need to talk to you.
Okay, you first.
I've been thinking about things.
Things?
Yeah, I just need something different.
Different? What do you mean different?
Well, I switched to Nextech Wireless. They paid $650 to get me out of my old contract, and now I have unlimited data.
Oh, awesome.
So what did you want to talk about?
This.
Oh, I think you need something different.
Nextech Wireless. Something different.
14 KEYS.
Top of the 6th, Larks up 1-0. Derby has 2 hits, but Larks starter Alex Lopez has faced the minimum through 5 thanks to a caught stealing and an inning-ending double play in the 5th inning. He'll face the bottom 3rd, Harinovich, Rhodes, and Miller. Lopez with 4 strikeouts today and no walks. See if he can't get through this. 42 pitches through 5 innings so far for Lopez. He used only 4 last inning. So he's been about as efficient as you could be. And he'll face the number 7 hitter, the catcher Alex Harinovich, and it's low, ball 1. Harinovich grounding to short his first time up. Big, tall right-hander holds the bat high. Here's Lopez. Fastball strike on the outside corner. 1 ball and 1 strike to Alex Harinovich. Out of Stephen F. Austin, a Katy, Texas native. The 1-1, he doesn't go, and it's going to be a little bit low. Ball 2, 2-1. Harinovich did not play on Friday. 25 games, 3 starts, 5 for 29 at Stephen F. Austin this spring. And he takes a fastball strike, and now the count evens 2-2 to the catcher Harinovich. Went to Angelina College in Texas. Played there for 2 years, a Region 14 All-Star. Leading it off for the 2nd time today. Led off the 3rd inning, and he takes a slider low and away for a ball, and now a full count, 3-2. And this is just the 2nd 3-2 count for Lopez here this afternoon. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch, fastball chopped up the middle. Menjarez, the shortstop near second, has it, fires it over to first, and there's 1 gone here in the 6th inning. So Menjarez retires Harinovich for the 2nd time this afternoon. Now Doug Rhodes, the batter. He struck out looking his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Rhodes out of York College in Nebraska, and now he'll bat from the right side. Rhodes listed as a right-hander, but he batted left-handed his first time up, and he fouls it over to the Derby dugout for strike 1. Rhodes an even 200 hitter, but 0 for 1 today. That's with nobody on and 1 out. Marks up 1-0, batting in the Twins are batting top of the 6th of the 7-inning game. There's a breaking ball, swing and a miss. Completely fooled him, 0-2. After today, the Larks off tomorrow. And then they'll begin that season-ending, or first half-ending series with Dodge City. 2 in Dodge, 1 in Hayes. There's strike 3 called. He got him with a breaking ball to the outside corner. 5 strikeouts now for Lopez, and there's 2 gone in the 6th. Tuesday in Dodge, Wednesday here in Hayes, and then Thursday in Dodge. And Larks very well know if they're headed to the NBC World Series Championship week, if they can win twice today and win one of those against Dodge, they'll win the first half. Now the number 9 hitter, Dustin Miller, takes a strike on the knees. The count 0-1. Miller grounding back to the pitcher for the final out of the 3rd inning. He's 0 for 1. 0 for 4 here this weekend. Miller, a left-hander, slightly open stance, breaking ball, strike called on the outside edge, and it's 0-2. And you can tell Lopez, he feels confident with all of his pitches here today. Fastball, breaking ball, a slider, and he's throwing them all effectively for strikes. Here's the 1-1, this fastball low. 1 ball, 2 strikes, but that's right where he wanted it, just a little bit off the zone, and Miller did not bite. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Dustin Miller. 194 hitter, hits one off the end of the bat to second, right at Biggers, flips it over to first, and it's a 1-2-3 6th inning. Alex Lopez continues to roll. We played 5.5, and the Larks on top 1-0.
Patty truly cares about her clients. She helped me find a home that was perfect for my family.
She loves people, she loves her jobs, and she loves what she does, and she's going to please her clients and make sure that her clients are very, very happy.
Patty and her team worked hard for us.
They truly had our best interest at heart.
Experience, integrity, and commitment to your real estate needs are essential qualities when choosing a real estate professional. I put my heart and soul into every transaction. Choosing the right agent makes all the difference.
Discovery Drilling Company was established in 1994 with 1 rig and a goal to be the most effective drilling contractor available. Today, Discovery Drilling is operating 4 drilling rigs with trucking support and fabrication to build and repair their own equipment. Discovery Drilling has the latest model drilling rigs in the field and personnel with unparalleled experience. The employees work 24/7 in all weather conditions, emphasizing safety and striving to protect the environment. 22 years as a family-owned operation, they're proud to call Western and Central Kansas their home.
1406 in Hayes.
14 KAYS.
Alex Lopez continues to pitch a gem. Now we'll see if the Larks can give him some insurance going into the 7th inning. It's 1-0. The Larks will have the 3, 4, and 5 hitters facing tall right-hander Nick Burdom, who has pitched equally well. He's been aided by a couple of double play balls, 1 to end the 1st and 1 to end the 5th. The only run scored in the 3rd when the Larks got a leadoff walk, and Jacob Boston scored on Matt Waller's base hit. Larks baseball brought to you by the Precision Valley Golf Center and Bike Shop, driving range, golf simulators, 18-hole miniature golf, and your giant bicycle dealer. Open 7 days a week, west of Hall on 27th Street at Hayes. Precision Valley Golf Center and Bike Shop. First pitch to O'Brien is up for ball 1, 1-0. O'Brien 0 for 2. He ended that double play in the 1st inning, and then he struck out looking his last time up, takes a strike of the letters, and it's 1-1. Larks got a run in the 3rd. That's it. They won 3-2 here on Friday night. Here's a pitch, broken bat, ground ball to the 3rd baseman, Bergarello. The throw to first is in time for the out. There's 1 away. So O'Brien 0 for 3. And that'll bring up Mike Metashevsky, who's had a frustrating day for him. He's popped up to 2nd and grounded to short. So Mike Metashevsky. Larks leader in home runs with 5, leader in RBIs at 23. First pitch breaking ball stays high, ball 1, 1-0. Larks baseball brought to you by Horizon Appliance and Electronics. All of the major household appliances, along with TVs, home and car stereos, and Traeger grills. Open 7 days a week, 1501 East 27th in Hayes. Swing and a miss at a fastball, 1-1 to Metashevsky. 5 doubles, couple of triples, 5 home runs for Mike. With 23 RBIs for the big designated hitter from Eastern Michigan. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball in, 2 balls and a strike. Game 1 of 2. We'll have game 2 coming up at the conclusion of this one. Larks trying to hold on here and wrap up the series win. Keep the pressure on Dodge, who lost on Friday night, 12-8 to Hayesville, but then came back to win 13-1 last night. There's a 2-1 pitch, high. Metashevsky started to go but held back. Now 3-1. Larks a 3-game lead in the Jayhawk League with 5 to go. Of course, we'll see if that rain out in Wellington plays into it. And if they can find a way to make that up, may have to wait till they come to Hayes. There's a fastball. It did catch the outside corner for a strike, 3-2. So full count now to Metashevsky. Nobody on, 1 out. 1-0 Larks, top of the 7th. Fastball hit high to the air to center. Dustin Miller going back, still going back. He's at the warning track, and he reaches up to make the catch in front of the 405 side. Metashevsky hit it hard, but to the deepest part of the ballpark. And Dustin Miller, the center fielder, had just enough room to track it down. There's 2 away. So probably the second hardest hit ball of the day. Devlin Granberg had the hardest hit that was into the teeth of the wind and got knocked down to the warning track. So nobody on and 2 outs now for Nate Olinger. He's 0 for 2, a strikeout and a ground out. First pitch from Burnham, and it's hit into center field, and that is going to be run down by Dustin Miller. A line drive, a little bit too hardly hit, and Miller able to track it down. The Larks go 1-2-3 in the 6th inning. We go to the 7th. Larks trying to hold on for the win. They lead it 1-0.
It's time to save on Eagle Communications high-speed internet. For a limited time, we're offering dollar days pricing. You pay $1 for every meg of internet speed. Sign up for our Super 5 meg, only $5 per month. Turbo 15 meg for $15. Nitro 30 meg for $30. And Extreme 50 meg for only $50. With these prices and speeds, you won't miss a thing online. Hurry, dollar days won't last long. Call Eagle Communications, 877-61-EAGLE, and sign up today.
Come and enjoy what's happening at Trio Tap House and Craft Kitchen. Trio offers exceptional American food like dried steaks, grilled salmon and shrimp, great sandwiches, unbelievable mac and cheese. Our copper bar features highly rated craft beers and timeless cocktails. So if you'd like to go out in Hayes and experience the city, then all of us at Trio welcome you to enjoy the craft of comfort in our tap house right next to Gutierrez at 1106 East 27th in Hayes.
The Hadley Center.
4 days, give me sure I started looking.
KEYS.
1-0 Larks. They've out-hit the Twins 4-2. Neither team has aired as we go to the top of the 7th inning. And Alex Lopez trying to close the door here on the complete game victory. He needs to work his way through the top of the order. Bourgeois, Barrett, and Walker. So far through 6, Lopez has faced the minimum. He gave up a leadoff single to the hitter right here, Gavin Bourgeois, in the 4th. But he was thrown out trying to steal, and then a 1-out base hit to Logan Burke in the 5th inning, but a double play ended that threat. And now the first pitch is a strike on the outside edge, 0-1. So Bourgeois has one of the 2 hits for the Twins, who have 2 on the day. 0-1 the count. Lopez ready. Another fastball. This one just on the outside edge for a called strike. 0-2. So he's really working the outside corner now against Bourgeois. Grounded to short in his first at bat. Now another one out there. This one just off the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That was the 58th pitch thrown by Alex Lopez. Here's the 0-2, and he lunges at it. It's a ground ball to the first baseman, and O'Brien there to make the play, and there's one gone. So he caught Bourgeois leaning that time. He hit one off the end of the bat, a slow roller to first. And there's one gone here in the 7th inning, and now Braden Barrett, the shortstop. He's 0 for 2. He struck out both times. 2 of the 5 for Lopez here today. Looking for win number 3. And the first pitch is low and bounces off the catcher Waller for ball 1. Kyle Walker waits on deck for the Twins. Their pitching has been very good. The Larks offense has been as good as anyone's at the Jayhawk League this year, but they have not done much this weekend. But the pitching has been good. Fastball is a strike at the letters, and to count 1-1 to Barrett. Friday night, DJ Carr went 8, scattered 6 hits. Only 1 earned run. There's a ground ball sharply hit to second. Biggers on the short hop, flips it over, and there's 2 gone. So nobody on and 2 outs here in the 7th. As Alex Lopez goes for the complete game victory. If he can get it, would be the Larks' third. And third of the last couple of weeks. Nobody on, 2 outs. Kyle Walker, the designated hitter, and he takes a fastball at the belt for a strike, 0-1. Walker grounded to second and fouled out to third. He's 0 for 2. Lopez delivers. There's a ground ball, first base side, but foul, and now it's 0-2, and Lopez is 1 strike away. Here in the 7th inning. Game 1 of a doubleheader. The Larks trying to get the series win with a victory. Nobody on, 2 outs. Lopez ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. A strikeout for Lopez. It's his 6th of the game, and it's a complete game shutout for the Larks starter, Alex Lopez, who faces the minimum. One of the best pitch games of the summer for the Larks, and they win the first game of the doubleheader. Final score, Larks 1, Derby nothing. We'll be back to wrap up game 1 right after this. You're listening to Hayes Larks Baseball.
It's time to save on Eagle Communications high-speed internet. For a limited time, we're offering dollar days pricing. You pay $1 for every meg of internet speed. Sign up for our Super 5 meg, only $5 per month. Turbo 15 meg for $15. Nitro 30 meg for $30. And Extreme 50 meg for only $50. With these prices and speeds, you won't miss a thing online. Hurry, dollar days won't last long. Call Eagle Communications, 877-61-EAGLE, and sign up today.
Patty truly cares about her clients. She helped me find a home that was perfect for my family.
She loves people, she loves her jobs, and she loves what she does, and she's going to please her clients and make sure that her clients are very, very happy.
Patty and her team worked hard for us.
They truly had our best interest at heart.
Experience, integrity, and commitment to your real estate needs are essential qualities when choosing a real estate professional. I put my heart and soul into every transaction. Choosing the right agent makes all the difference.